Amidst life's battles, do we measure courage by triumphing over foes or by mastering the battlefield within?
Aristotle is credited with the quote, "I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is the victory over self." Today we talk about, or ask the question, how do we measure courage? So I could come at that quote from Aristotle from many different angles. As young boys we're taught, don't cry, be brave, be strong. We fall out of a tree, we fall off our bikes while doing stupid tricks. Playing football, we're taught to suck it up, be tough, act like a man. As young men, we're taught, men don't cry, boys don't cry. A man must claim his woman. A man must work hard and make a lot of money. At least when I was growing up, own a certain amount of suits and ties. Get that job, make that money. Have 2.5 kids and a white picket fence and a dog. That was the measure of success. That same thing can be said of women too. Who either learned the role of what a woman was supposed to be, circa 1970, or the woman who didn't have time for family or didn't want a family and wanted to focus more on work. Maybe it was a sacrifice, maybe it wasn't. But at the time, they were measuring their level of success by all the things they conquered, all the things they commanded, all the things they were able to accomplish, to get, to bring, to buy, to purchase. But now as older men and women, we look back. We look back at that, and you may be successful. All that, hard work and maybe sacrifice, maybe all the quote unquote bodies left, all the people you walked over and stepped on, and if you had to, the late night hours, the traveling, all that might have paid off. It may not have. This may or may not apply to everyone. But I think the key to this, we measure courage or success by the things we gain, the people we step on or step over, or the car we drive, the neighborhood we live in. Though now I can appreciate that. But how successful is that? How courageous is that if we have not succeeded in overcoming our own self? If you have self-doubt, how much working, how big of an office, how many nice cars and houses and clothes and shoes, material things are going to make that self-doubt go away? How many people do you have to step on to get, quote unquote, to the top? But if we can conquer the urge to need all of that, if we can be brave enough to overcome our own desires, that is the hardest victory, the victory over self. Then we can be courageous and victorious. Memento vivere, everybody.